The Fall Guys, the Universal film that just hit theaters today. The film is directed by David Leitch, who directed films like Atomic Blonde, Deadpool 2, Hobbs and Shaw, as well as Bullet Train. This film stars Ryan Gosling as Colt Seavers. He is an A-list, I guess, stunt double for the most famous action star in the movies world, Tom Ryder, who's played by Aaron Taylor Johnson. After an incident, Colt returns to set with his ex fling, who's the now first-time director, Jodie, played by Emily Blunt. But as this goes on, Tom's producing partner, Gail, played by Hannah Waddingham, is worried that Tom has gone missing. So she enlists her own stuntman, played by Gosling, to find Ryder, who seems to be in business with some wrong people. Also, in the movie is Teresa Palmer as Iggy Starr, who is Ryder's girlfriend. You also have Stephanie Hsu as Ryder's assistant, and Winston Duke is also in the movie as the stunt coordinator for the movie that everyone is working on for the majority of the film. It is 2 hours and 6 minutes long and is PG-13. Welcome back, everyone, to a brand new review here on Max Talks Movies. My name is Max Stenberg. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and ring that bell for notifications. Let's get us to 200 subscribers as quickly as possible. I talk all things movies, box office, TV shows, and I do rankings. So please subscribe, ring the bell if you're new to the channel. Comment down below. What are your thoughts on The Fall Guy? Did you like it? Did you not like it? What are your thoughts? Should stunt performers should be nominated at the Oscars? Do you think they should be or not? Let me know in the comment section. Also, please like the video, the thumbs up button. That's how you support this channel. So let's get into my review of The Fall Guy. What I'll say right off the bat, if you've seen my out of theater reaction and my social media reaction once I saw the movie on Twitter, which you can follow in the description down below, where now I'm going to be posting my instant reactions from my social media pages, a little brief, and I also do out of theater reactions now as well. So just adding more things here to the channel to help everyone out. So The Fall Guy for me is a fun blast of a time to kick off the summer movie season. It is a great way to kick off the summer as it pertains to big blockbusters with charismatic lead actors in a really fun action movie. David Leitch is a director who obviously was known for being one of the uncredited directors on the original John Wick. Obviously, his production company, 87 North, has been producing a lot of big action movies reliant on stunt choreography for a very long time, including obviously the John Wick franchise, Nobody, things like that. But he's, as I said, been directing very mainstream action movies for a while now. A very capable lead actor. Some movies, some of them I really enjoyed. Some of them were definitely disappointing for me, like Bullet Train and Deadpool 2 definitely disappointed me, while I enjoyed Hobbs and Shaw and Atomic Blonde. So I was definitely intrigued on this one. This is Gosling's first big project as a leading role since Barbie. And what I'll say is, for this movie, what carries the plot and the story is the charisma of the lead two actors. There's not really a lot on the page for these lead two actors with the romance aspect of the movie. The movie heavily just relies on Gosling and Emily Blunt having tremendous chemistry, natural chemistry, that makes you buy their relationship, even though nothing's really described on why they're into each other at all during the entire movie. Um, as I said, if you know this channel for a long time, Gosling is one of my favorite comedic actors. He's been thrown into a lot of action movies lately, but I just love, like, The Nice Guys, one of my favorite movies of all time. Um, he had him and Emily Blunt. It's a great combo because they both have so much range. Both Gosling and Blunt can be in those serious Oscar type like movies. They can also be uh or musicals. They can be in these fun, turn your brain off type action movies. The range of these two lead actors is why the movie works, and also why they're some of the best working actors today. They both work a lot and are in a variety ranges of genres and tones, and they're both excellent here in the movie. Gosling's clearly, though, the main character of the movie, and he brings the majority of the comedy into the film. He's, again, charismatic, likable. He's terrific in the movie. Emily Blunt is also excellent as always in the film. She's easily one of the best working actors, in my opinion, working today. Any gender, she's truly terrific in the film. As I said, there's really good chemistry between two lead actors. From the side performances, I was really cool to see Hannah Waddingham, and the first thing I've ever seen her in outside of Ted Lasso. She played the owner in Ted Lasso. She's having a lot of fun playing a complete polar opposite of a person in this movie. From the only like the side character that really popped in this movie for me was Aaron Taylor Johnson, who also reunites with David Leitch after, in my opinion, being easily the best part of Bullet Train. Um, Aaron Taylor Johnson, shockingly, he's playing the person who gets kidnapped, the person who's missing that Gosling's going after. The character is not in the movie that much, sadly. But when he's in the movie, Taylor Johnson makes the most out of the performance, and he is over the top. He's kind of this, over the top movie star, A-list movie star. But Aaron Taylor Johnson plays it really well, and he got some of the best laughs of the entire movie. And he's also dynamic with Gosling as one of the more underappreciated, I think, things that people will think of with the movie. The other big plus with the film is the stunt choreography and the action. Yes, even though the movie's based on, a TV show about stunt people, now this is obviously very much about stunt actors, what they go through on a daily basis to make sure that these movies come out really good. And the movie goes all out on these action scenes. The more the movie goes on, the bigger in scale the action scenes are. Now, luckily, we are on location in actual Australia watching these action scenes go down. It's huge. It's a spectacle, but also the hand-to-hand combat is excellent in the movie. And all of Gosling stunt doubles and Gosling, who does the action in the close-ups, he's also, all of the stunt coordination is excellent in the movie. There's not one horrendous action scene. Nothing even comes close. The action is jaw-dropping in The Fall Guy. You can tell David Leitch really respected what the movie was even about, and the passion behind stunt people. And I still believe stunt coordination and stunt actors need to be recognized at the Academy Awards. It's such a hard job that really gets no thank yous from the general public. And I do think moving forward for award shows, I think it's a very important thing to have it installed moving forward. Now, what I'll say is this movie is a very flawed action movie. The script is really not there. I wanted to laugh a lot more than I did. There were some jokes, and it's from some of my favorite actors working today. Gosling and Emily Blunt, my favorite actors working today. And some of their jokes just weren't landing for me. There's some dynamics that I wasn't really too into. The script is, as I said, there's not a lot on the page from a plot perspective. I wish, we learned more about why Colt and Jodie are even a thing. We kind of just thrown in like, hey, these are two charming actors. They're going to be a couple. It's like we don't really get any background on why they're into each other. Why would they want to be together? Those type of things. Also, a very similar issue that I'm finding in David Leitch films that continues here is the movie is too long. It's, as I said, 2 hours and 6 minutes, but it feels like 2.5 hours. I think if the film was around an hour 45, an hour 50, it would have really enhanced things. It feels like there's 4 acts in this movie instead of the usual 3 acts. I feel like the movie's resolved, and then we have a whole other 20, 25-minute block of more action. That was the same problem in Bullet Train and Hobbs and Shaw. So I think moving forward, if the editing for these movies can be a little bit better for David Leitch moving forward, that's what I would recommend. But still, I had a fun time with The Fall Guy. It's too long, and the script, it's not a lot to do here from a script perspective. But boy, did I have fun with this cast and the action scene. So I'm going to give The Fall Guy a 3.5 out of 5, 70% for The Fall Guy. What are your thoughts on the movie? Let me know in the comment section. I'll see you guys soon.